I do feel like some individuals live more in the physical world, the material world, you know, where they're driven by success and materialism and monetary like means.
Yeah.
And that's the dimension they live in. And then I think that, you know, then there's others who kind of move between dimensions and multiple dimensions because there's so much. And for me, I think as a kid, the separation I'm talking about wasn't necessarily the separation between the individual, between like the material world and the spiritual world. I think for me, when I saw that as a kid, was just people would argue about their differences instead of celebrating each other for their differences. That makes me emotional because I appreciate the differences in people. Like I always have, you know, when I was little, they asked, what's your favorite color? And I actually, even though I prefer orange, I said, it's the rainbow. I couldn't choose one color. I loved all the colors. I'm like, how can you choose one? Because each one has a different, it invokes something else within you, whether it's a feeling, a knowing, inspiration, all these things. And like it coming all together is so beautiful. So how can you choose one? So it's like that. You know?
So beautiful.
Yeah. So I like appreciate that. Even like when I was little, I came with this philosophical point of view that I never read in books. Cause again, I didn't read a lot. I learned through people and through observation experiences. And I was like, wow. And I loved art when I was growing up. I was like drawing art, creating anything I can do, any art form. I was on it, you know, I loved it. And I was like, well, like, you know, when we connect to source, universe, spirit, whatever you call it, God, goddess, whatever, it's like looking at a painting. We all have different points of view. So if we're born to different parts of the world and we have different skin tones and different accents and different ways of language, why wouldn't we look at source differently? And we have different aspects of source, but then when we distill it down, there's some foundational things at its core that we're all agreeing upon. So it's the same. So I see the same thing. So going back to like the differences of separation of people living between different worlds, I think that when I was young, I was just seeing that the separation and divide was the differences of opinion and emotions and, you know, viewpoints. And it's like, why do we have to argue over that? Why can't we just hear each other and honor each other's points of view and help each other grow and learn from it versus like fighting about it and not coming together and separating each other more and more and more.